What is up, guys? It is your boy Jay here from the Movie Minute. I am here today to do a review for We Live in Time, a movie by A24 starring Florence Pugh and Andrew Garfield. This movie is an emotional wreck. Let me tell you, there are many things about this movie that I loved, very little that I did not like. And to be honest with you, it's been 2 weeks, so I don't even remember what it is that I didn't care for in this movie. Probably not enough for it to be important. Anyway, let's get into the review, shall we? So, this movie is well paced. It is well acted. That is probably some of the best chemistry I've seen between two leading actors in a while. They're very convincing. Probably easier with them being able to use their British accents, which I think they're both British. I know Andrew Garfield is. I Florence Pugh, I'm a little bit more on the fence about. I'm not sure if she actually is or not. Either way, you could fool me if she wasn't. This movie is a love story set in three different time periods in their lives together. Uh, and while you might be asking yourself, well, what do you mean it's set in three different time periods? Isn't that how most movies work? Yeah, you would think that. But this movie does a excellent job at doing an editing job on it that is fantastic. So, without spoiling it, there are three different points in their relationship that this movie covers. It covers right when they meet and start, falling in love. I know I said that weirdly, but I'm going to go ahead and just go with it. The second time period is right up to the point of them having their first child together. And the third period is when their child is a little older. Now, normal movies would just show you that entire pathway um, in a linear structure, meaning just finish to, or start to finish. This movie does not do that. This movie starts off with a scene from each place in their relationship. And sorry for my headphone listeners, I know I just hit my mic there. And I figured that out after like one or two scenes of them doing it, and I was like, "Oh, okay, so this is how we're going about this. This feels like something someone would do for A24, and I mean that in the best way possible. There have been very few misses that I know of from A24 as a studio, and they keep proving themselves to let their directors and editors and like they let people's creativity go, and it's worked out for them pretty much for the most part since they've started their company. This movie is no exception. I love this movie a lot. I think it will not be something I can rewatch multiple times, but I will be rewatching it again when it comes out digitally because this movie is fantastic. I know it's not out everywhere, or if it is, it's still limited screens. So if it is still in your theater, go watch it. If it's not, wait till digital comes out, watch it. I don't care if you have to rent it for $5 because Redbox does not exist anymore. They are a bankrupt company. Um, what else? I would give this movie a 5 out of 5. Now, I know people on my channel might get confused, especially new time people who are coming in. I don't give movies a rating like that often, and the ones that I do rate significantly higher than most, I usually rate my movies based off of how much I enjoyed it. I don't rate. None of my ratings are meant to say that that is what I believe as far as the movie in general deserves, just how much I enjoyed it. So, but this is going to be an exception here. Not only did I enjoy this movie a 5 out of 5, I think this movie is in general a 5 out of 5, if not a 4.5. And that's because I enjoyed the cinematography of it, the editing, the direction they went with it, the acting, everything about it is great. The story is sad, it's happy, it's angry. It is a lot of different emotions all wrapped up into one, the way most relationships work, except it's in a movie form. Um, I I normally don't give movies ratings based off of story and stuff like that on here. That's kind of something I leave for Letterbox when I do my reviews on there, like, my written reviews of movies. But I'm going to make the exception with this because I really do think everyone should watch this movie at least once because it's something you shouldn't miss. That being said, I, me, Chantel and I will be doing our next review on Thursday after seeing Heretic, which is another A24 film that I've heard's been doing pretty good as far as critics go. I've heard some bad things, but mostly good. So it'll be interesting to see that, how that plays out. But I really do hope you've enjoyed this review. I hope I've gotten someone who watched this to give a chance on this movie. And if you're going to watch it at home, prepare some tissues because it'll get you when you least expect it. But until next time, guys, it has been your boy Jay, and the Movie Minute will return with another review. Until next time.